Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is doing well and all feeling good. I do have a little guest with me today. Say hi. Hi. Oh, you're so sweet. Well, if you see my camera kind of like shaking, it's baby girl moving my tripod, so excuse that. I wanted to do a little thrift haul today. I can't really thrift because of COVID, obviously, and all the thrift stores are always busy 24/7, but I did go yesterday. I probably won't go again for a while because, like I said, it's really busy, but I did pick up a few things. I only got 5 things, but I do have a little DIY thrift flip. So at the end of the video, I'm going to paint a couple of the vases that I bought today. So if you want to see that, make sure to stay to the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed this haul, and let's get on to the haul. So first things first, I got this really beautiful wool scarf. I did wash it, and when I washed it, the water was black, which is absolutely disgusting. But it is so beautiful. It says that it is made in India, but I originally bought this to put on my hat, and it's way too big and way too long to put on my hat, so I'd have to cut it, and I really don't want to because it's just Ella because it's just so beautiful. It says dry clean only, and it says made in India, pure merino wool. This was $10, which is honestly not something I wanted to spend at the thrift store, but it was just so beautiful. I would have been so unhappy to leave this at the thrift store. I kind of just put it, this is how I styled it today. I put it around my neck, and I'm going to tie the ends. Oh! She just broke my egg platter. I'm so sad. My heart is broken. That's children for you. And I have glass on the floor right now, so I'm gonna go clean that up. But it was a beautiful glass egg platter for deviled eggs, and I was honestly so excited to use this for Thanksgiving, Christmas, holidays. It was only $5, and I can't imagine how much this was originally. My heart is like shattered right now. But I'm gonna go clean that up because my child can't be around glass. I'm not mad at her. I'm not going to yell at her. She didn't know. She doesn't understand. So I'm going to go clean that up. I'll be right back. You guys, that was so heartbreaking. That was the piece that I was most excited about besides my scarf, because like it was just so beautiful, and it was only $5, and I know that if I would have found that deviled egg tray in a store, it would have been like $30, $40. Hopefully I can find something similar online. I was really trying to save a buck. Thrifting is so good. I can't express to you guys how good buying secondhand is. I guess I'll just jump right in. Speaking of glass, I found these really beautiful mugs. I love them so much. I love the little I don't even know what kind of detail you would call this. It's like a twisted handle. I set of 4 glass little coffee mugs. It says it's dishwasher safe. It says it can go in the microwave. It's made in Italy, but it says home, and then it has a little Target symbol. So I'm honestly not really sure if this is from like a Target in Italy. I don't know. Do they even have Targets over in Italy? I love them. I thought they were just so pretty. They honestly look like fall coffee mugs. I'll probably just keep them all the time, use them all the time, because they're just a neutral color. I just washed them. All of these things I washed before I'm touching them. I always find really nice quality mugs, cups, plates from the thrift store. Buying secondhand, they're cheap, and I feel like they're quality. Someone has already used this for who knows how many years, and now I'm gonna be able to use it for, you know, X amount of years. So next, I have these really beautiful vases. So I got this vase, which is so beautiful. I got it for $7.99. I'm going to paint this probably like a cream color, so if you want to see me do that, stay to the end of the video. But I love this. It's pretty heavy. But it's so beautiful and I love the handles. I'm thinking of putting some like pampas grass in it and maybe putting it on my dresser when we eventually get one. But I just thought this was so beautiful. The color that it already is so gorgeous, but I think to match my house better, I'm going to paint it a cream. And then I got another vase, which is this little buddy right here. I don't know what the heck they got going on. Someone definitely did this themselves, designed this themselves, but I'm not a fan of it. It doesn't, well, it's not that I'm not a fan, it just doesn't match my house decor. And it's personally not my style, but again, I love these little handles, and I'm probably gonna put some dried flowers in here. So I'm also going to paint this. I got this for $1.49. I have no idea why. The price difference, I get it because the size, but there was another vase that looked just like this for $5. But that's thrifting for you. Well, I was gonna show you guys that egg tray. My poor egg tray, it was so beautiful. I'm probably gonna cry after this video. Last thing I got was this really beautiful baby blanket. Ella already has a lot of blankets, but not a lot of them are like neutral colored. And if you know me, you know I'm all about the neutral colors. They match everything. But someone definitely hand knitted this. Like, this is so beautiful. And I washed it. I think I'm gonna have to wash it again though, because it seems like it's still a little, it smells a little weird. But it is so beautiful, and I only got it for $2. This is why you thrift. I got a beautiful baby blanket that someone definitely hand knitted for $2. Like, that's insane. Yeah, you're trying to say hello. That concludes my little haul. I was so excited, like I said, again, to show you guys my egg tray, but unfortunately, I'm filming this with my baby girl awake, so she broke that. Look, let me show you guys. R.I.P. R.I.P. But anyways, I'm gonna show you guys how I'm going to paint my vases, so if you want to keep watching, then stay till the end. So first, you're going to grab some baking soda, and then grab some clear matte or satin finish. Then you're going to grab a little color sample. Any paint will do, but I didn't need a lot of paint, so I just grabbed a small one from Home Depot. This is in the color Midtown. It's a beautiful cool tone brown. Then you're going to need a paintbrush. Any paintbrush will do. This is my husband's paintbrush. It's from Valspar. It works pretty good. Make sure you wet your brush before you start painting. Then you're going to grab any sandpaper. This is just from our sander. Yeah, any sandpaper. Then you're going to need a vase. We actually didn't end up doing this because we couldn't get the finish off of it. But if you head on over to my Instagram, you'll see how I spray painted it. But we did paint the little one, this little beautiful vase. So first you're going to want to take a little bit of the finish off with the sandpaper, but as you can see, we had a really hard time trying to get the finish off of the big old blue vase. My husband is trying to figure out why it's not coming off, but with the small vase, I definitely should have sanded it a little more because the texture of those little gold, whatever gold accents they put on the small vase was showing through with the paint. But usually you don't need to scrape off too much. But now I'm going to grab some paint and my baking soda. I'm going to mix it together. So whenever you mix the baking soda into the paint, it's going to create like a thick texture. You want the paint to be thick to create kind of like the clay ceramic vase look. I did add more baking soda because it was not enough. You need to make sure that there's equal parts paint and equal parts baking soda. All right, now once you got that thick texture, it looks perfect and you are ready to paint. Like I said, make sure your paintbrush is wet before you start painting. You want to apply a thick layer. I think I ended up doing 3 coats, but that's only because, like I said, I should have sanded off a little bit more of that like gold paint, whatever they applied onto the vase previously. But this paint from Behr, I think it was so like full coverage. I only really needed 1, but if I would have sanded off more of that gold, I wouldn't have to do 3 coats. If you're wondering why there's holes, it's because there was some, it looked almost like a yarn rope around the neck of the vase, and I was not a big fan of it, so I took that off. Now my husband is helping me finish my last layer before we go and eat dinner and wait for it to dry before we can apply that finish on it. Alright, so now you can use a satin clear coat or a matte clear coat. The matte clear coat that I had was broken, so I ended up using the satin one, but as you can see, it still looks pretty matte to me. And you can see a little bit of the texture underneath. There's like a star that you can see that I'm pointing to, but it still looks pretty good. And yep, that little vase was $1.49, such a steal. Alright guys, well that concludes this little video of my thrift haul and my DIY thrift flip. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please make sure to give me a thumbs up, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your week, and I will see you guys next video. Thank you.